my fans, my Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands, my paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a toaster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down, yeah. I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown, popping these bottles, watching they.
Well, Florida's daily rain shower has arrived at an inopportune time. Welcome to Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Fielded at the 14. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We're going to play action. Lawrence. Oh, they're going deep here right off the rail. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
The 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Chased out to his right. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Couldn't make that connection. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
From the gun, Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They're set up at the 35 now. Off the play fake, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Collins, Cooper Kupp makes the play. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Walker on first down. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be second down for him.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This is Walker on second. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Down by Caleb Ransall.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On third down, Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now fourth down.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Trying for it with Milrow. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
It's a turnover on down.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's ETN on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and less than a yard.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of our defense.
It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Inside give here for Tutu. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also...
And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Go play action here. It's Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 41. Give up the gut to Walker. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
Wonderful 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Travis Hunter making that play. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That is Caleb Branshaw. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So that brings up second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
On second down, it's ETN. And that one doesn't give him much, giving maybe a yard. It's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Rip, 23.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The Jaguars into punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he's brought down before the return gets far. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return. So we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The whole thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go now.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Come on.
Staying with Walker. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
This one down right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Here we go.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hey. Focus, all right?
Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he crosses his sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Big for 24. Hey, Soko, come on.
Out of the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
That's good for a Jaguars. Hey, Ron. First and 10 at the 49.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back now, pressure on its way. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he'll go down here at the 16.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Now an inside give to Walker. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
60 boxes, 60, right there, hurt.
Running with Walker again. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. That one gains 7. And that will set up first and goal. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Seahawks with some work to do, trailing in this game. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Bill Rowe from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Caleb Ransom. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Jaguars, first down.
From the gun, ETN gets it, and he has enough room to gain about 4. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
He's trying to push the field. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Here comes the string for Etienne. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. In the shotgun, it's McCord. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Cooper caught the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, McCord. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception. This season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight, and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Once with it on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
All right, let's go.
Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. Logan Cook on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Fair catch made here at the 30.
And taken. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for the back that time. And now it's 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Logan Cook to
now is Cook to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Right the ends with a Walker run. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 27. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here's Walker running right. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 38. Looking slant route complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Now Darnold. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But going 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Brian Thomas Jr. Touchdown! Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
This one is up and good. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. Now is Cook to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. They go play action. Lawrence rolling out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down. Now give this up the middle to ETN. And he's caught after a game about 2. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
On play action now, Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and 2,
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Can't do it there.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
17 yards. That's good for another Jaguars. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
On the game, it's Tootin. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Jaguars take a 20-zip lead. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find paydirt.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Three.
To the ground with Walker. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They go with Walker here. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. 1st down, ball at the 36. Toss play, this is Walker. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Will Rowe. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often the unit can't keep that contained in a play like that. They go for a big gain.
And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having will extend well beyond 3rd down today. You just look at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
Gain of 6 brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing from the gun here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's the Seahawks who have possession. They've got a lot of work to do, Brock. They are in a massive hole. First down, ball at the 36. Here's Milroe to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
19 Chargers, 19 Chargers.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. That's one he knows he should have had. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Milrow throwing on third down. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be second down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged the bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's second and 20.
70 Timberwolves.
Milrow now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70.
Throwing here, Milrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. First and 10 from the 41.
The result of the play is a turnover on down.
Lawrence now off the play action. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. The toss play to Tootin. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. And off to Tootin. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least you didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. This is Alvin Kamara with it. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, third down.
13 loop.
Back to throw, here's Lawrence. This one's caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars put up even more points in a win. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner, and it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first down and 10.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Look out, right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up. Milrow from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Caleb Ransall. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Kid, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Kamara now on first and 10. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Here we go.
On second down, it's ETN. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars close to picking up their 5th win. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Lisa 24. Son.
ETN again. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
They'll bring out the punter here. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Hey, check that, street.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Staying with Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They send him left out of the slot. Second and 10 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Finds him over the middle. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First down throw here from Milrow. Cut by the open man. Running down the left side. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
28, Seahawks 8. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
What defines my name? NAS. What the IR at the end? The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow where the blonde was a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot and be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name.
This is the Abilities tab. Here you can see what ability...
Creep with baddies and sequence dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rob, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, Prince, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Real my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Feeling me, back to back.